YouTube and welcome to another GV anime review. This week we have to keep some secrets because I'm reviewing my most anticipated anime of the past summer season, Koi to Uso or Love and Lies. Koi to Uso was the only romance drama that was being released in the past summer season, so of course I had expectations for it. So let's see if it fulfilled them. The story of Koi to Uso takes place in an alternative Japan, where marriage is no longer decided by love, but by science and the government. When teens turn 16, they get a notice with who their assigned wife or husband is. From this point on, they are forced to marry each other, and any other form of love is basically forbidden. Here we meet Yukari Nejima, who has been in love with his classmate Misaki Takazaki ever since 5th grade. But the day that he turns 16, he gets assigned to another girl named Ririna Sanada. Now Ririna is also opposed to the system, and they decide to work together to make true love win. The first thing that I liked in Koi to Uso was the comedy-drama balance, which I found to be very well done. In this anime, very serious and dramatic moments were alternated with light comical ones, and that is what a series like this needs. You can't make it all dark and serious all the time. It's the alternation between serious and silly moments that makes the drama shine. Also, the comedy was pretty good in Koi to Uso, which made that when the drama kicked in, it kicked in hard. Talking about the drama in this anime was of a high level. I really enjoyed it. All the characters in this anime are between a rock and a hard place. They stand for choices where there is no correct answer. No matter what they choose, someone is going to get hurt, and you can see that the characters are tormented by this. They are getting ripped apart by these dilemmas. Let's take Yukari as an example. On one hand, he has his eternal love for Misaki. He has loved her since elementary school, so of course he wants to be with her. But then on the other hand, he has Ririna. First of all, you can see that during the anime, Yukari also starts to develop some feelings for Ririna, as I expected would happen. But then he also doesn't want to hurt her, because when they break off their engagement, their future in terms of future careers and dreams is going to become a lot more difficult. So Yukari stands before an impossible decision, and that is the case for every one of our main characters. Also Misaki, Ririna and Nisaka stand before these dilemmas. And to answer the question who I think was best girl, I would have to go with Misaki. Now I also really liked Ririna. This anime gave us two very lovable and cute and adorable female leads. But if I have to choose, then I give it to Misaki. Another thing which I found was implemented very well was the pressure on young couples. This is shown brilliantly midway through the anime, where Yukari and Ririna are almost being forced to have sex. And that reflected today's society quite well. The pressure on young couples is real. If today you're a virgin above the age of 20, society looks at you like you're a weirdo. So that pressure on young people and on young couples was very well portrayed in Koi to Uso. And my final positive point was the opening song. Kaneshi Ureshi was one of the best OPs of this season, together with the one from Ballroom and Princess Principal. It is so catchy, and it also has meaning if you take a look at the English lyrics. I can't figure out from whose perspective this is sung, but it shows this collision of emotions in our characters. Sadness and happiness go hand to hand in Koi to Uso. Now if you have seen Koi to Uso, then for sure like me you felt it coming. The more that this anime progressed, the more obvious that it became that this anime would have an open ending. So the question arises if there will be a second season of Koi to Uso. Well, there are arguments on both sides. The reviews of this anime were quite positive until the ending. And the best news for a possible second season is that the final episode with the wedding dresses was completely anime original. That scene does not happen in the manga. So they specifically made the anime end like this, which hopefully is a precursor to a second season. Speaking of that, I found the final shot that we got very symbolic. Not only do we see both girls wearing wedding dresses, showing the choice that Yukari has to make, but if you look at the red strings, then you can see that only one of the girls' strings can be connected to Yukari. So this showed again the romantic drama that is incoming in this anime. It's going to be or Misaki or Ririna. So that final shot was very symbolic and again hopefully a preview for season 2. But we're going to have to wait a while, since the manga is currently at chapter 142 and the hot spring scene happens in chapters 116 to 118. So if Koito Uso is going to get a second season to solve all these questions and issues that are left open, it is going to need some time to get more source material. So as a conclusion, I really enjoyed Koito Uso. It was a very good romance drama and I honestly hope that we will get a second season. The true battle of Yukari, Ririna and Misaki against the system has only just begun. And Yukari and Ririna are now standing before a very difficult task. So overall, I am going to rate Koito Uso at 4 out of 5 stars with the anticipation of a season 2. Also, I am giving Koito Uso my stamp of anime of the season, summer 2017. It was close with another anime that I watched, but Koito Uso had that little bit more and it spoke more to my romance drama soul than the other one did. My recommendation for Koito Uso is Rumbling Hearts. This is also a romance drama anime where the main male character stands before an impossible choice. Rumbling Hearts is already an older anime, but it is finished unlike Koito Uso, and you can even decide how you want it to end. And with that I conclude my review of Koito Uso. As usual, I can find the full list of all my animes and reviews over at Anime Planet. As usual, I will put a link in the description box down below. Now if you want me to review a particular anime from this list, please put it in the comments. Also, if you have a recommendation for me, put it in the comments as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, visit me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this channel for more reviews in the future. Then I will say arigatou gozaimasu and I will see you all in the next video.